Alright, let me just check if the stream is running. Yes, it is. Alright, hello, welcome to my stream. Today I'm just gonna be doing some Hunter Order Hall quests and stuff. But first, I want to show you something. So right now I'm at the Caverns of Time area, right, for WoW Anniversary, and there's one cool thing that you can do here, right? Around this place, there's like scattered weapons of prominent WoW lore characters that you can click on, and then when you click on them, you can transform into one of those characters, right? So you have like a Doomhammer that transforms you into Thrall. You have Staff of Alexstrasza that transforms you to obviously Alexstrasza. You have Frostmourne, which transforms you to Arthas. I think there's one for Illidan. I think there's Ashbringer, and there's Charlemagne, which is actually disappointing because it transforms you into Anduin instead of Varian. But okay, but that's, yeah, why am I talking about that? There's also one that looks exactly like the weapon I'm holding right now, which is crazy that we can obtain that weapon just right. Like in Legion Time Walking, they have added these bows. Well, not these. This one is from from Legion Remix, but this one actually is from, oh my god, it's from Legion Time Walking. Okay, let me turn down the voices because I do not want to hear that man screaming. And before, I was talking about how it seems to me in previous streams that this specific bow, or like bows in World of Warcraft generally, or, well, not bows, well, all weapons, I feel like they're just all oversized, right? Because the reason I have clicked on the weapon that turns me into Sylvanas is, one, first, because I love how Sylvanas looks, right? I think she has a beautiful design. I think this is the best. I think the Legion model is the best model that Sylvanas has ever had. But one thing I noticed when I put on this costume is I feel like the character just looks better with the bow because it actually looks like it's her size. Like, I don't really want to click it off because it's, well, I can't transform back to it at will, so I would have to wait again and like try and find it, which is actually not that easy, right? Because I don't understand why, but they shown in the trailer for the patch which came out in last November, where they were pretty much showing everything you can do in like this area, the WoW Anniversary area. One of those were these costumes, and they're just not up all the time. Or if they're not gonna be up all the time, like, why are they, like, most of the time? Like, there's few scattered around, right? Like, you can see here's Jaina's staff, right? Or I think it's Jaina's staff. Is it Jaina's staff? It's most likely Jaina's staff. Yeah, all I wanted to say is just, like, I feel like this just fits so much in her hand, right? I feel like the bow that like, it's the way that Blood Elf, like female Blood Elf, is holding the bow. It's just way too big for that, I feel like. Cause look, like, yeah, sure, Sylvanas is pretty tall, and right, I'm actually a bigger model right now, right? Like, you can see that, yeah, I'm, like, compared to this Blood Elf, like, look how size appropriate this weapon actually is. Whereas, if I would wear this as, like, Blood Elf, it just, I feel like it just looks too big. Like I'm gonna show you in a minute. So in the meantime, I'm gonna ramble a little bit about some things that I've been doing for the past few weeks and days, because I wasn't really streaming, right? So yeah, let me just talk for a bit while I wait for the buff to expire. I know you can right click it off, but I don't want to. I like how Sylvanas looks. I want to enjoy every single minute of it. Alright, so why wasn't I streaming? I wasn't streaming because I had a lot of work today. I had a lot of work for these past weeks. I was really fucking tired all the time because I was doing a lot of chores. I was doing the laundry. I was doing my I was cleaning my room, which, you know, now that I'm an actual adult, I actually started realizing how important that stuff is, right? Like it's such a weird feeling, right? That I literally had to go and look at my computer and say, no, I'm not doing this today. I have other shit to do. I have more important shit to do. And that was laundry, and I was cooking, and I was, oh my god, and I was cleaning so much, because also my cat, my male cat, for some reason, he's just pissing and shitting everywhere he wants. And I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on. I think, man, I think I have to, like, go to the vet with him, because, like, it just feels like he has some problem, or it's like there's something wrong with him. Like he's just pissing and shitting where he wants, man. And it's so fucking annoying. I swear to God, I was like cleaning piss every fucking second day. Because they do have toilet. I do have 2 cats, and they do have 2 toilets, right? So what I'm thinking that I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna, you know what I'll have to do? I will start, and I will be manually putting my male cat on toilet, like manually. Because I did that today, and he was a good boy, and he pissed where he was supposed to. I put him inside toilet, and he peed there, right? But I don't know. I really don't fucking know why would he just do that? Like he's castrated, right? So there's no fucking reason why adult male castrated cats should be fucking pissing everywhere. The toilets are clean. I cleaned their toilets. I have just fucking I have replaced his litter literally yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. And like yesterday he just pissed like in the kitchen on one of our chairs. So yeah, I had to clean that up, and I was just tired. I was doing a lot of shit, so that's why I wasn't streaming. Oh, and the buff just expired. Yeah, I feel like the boat did shrink. It's just, I don't know, it still feels way too big. Oh my god, does it actually also shrink when I sheath it? I feel like it does. Is it just me? Yeah, I really think this is shrinking. It most def... Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna make a screenshot from the behind. Okay, let me get actually a better... Let me get a better background so it's more visible. Okay, let's do like this. Then I'll sheath it and turn around. Do a little moonwalk. Wait for the shadow to pass. Screenshot. And later I'm gonna put that in Microsoft Paint and I'm gonna compare it. But I really like how the bow looks, but why do all of these fucking WoW weapons, they just feel too chunky, too heavy, too like look at this. Am I the only one? Like, especially like Blood Elf females are so like tiny and skinny, like compared to that Sylvanas model, right? Like I feel like she's I feel like she just has different model than a female blood elf, right? She reminds me more of a night elf because not just like general scale, but the proportions just seem a little more muscly and little more taller, which, you know what, I actually think I would prefer for blood elf. Like I don't mind being a shorty, but like come on, like especially hunters, like dude, you need to have a strong arm to pull a bow, right? Like that's pretty much like even I think actually I was watching this one video, right, where well, I was watching, there's this YouTube channel on YouTube yeah, obviously on YouTube, called Sellsword Arts, which they pretty much are doing shit with swords, and sometimes they show you a bow, and they have actually said that that strength, like physical strength, doesn't matter as much when you're wielding a sword as when you're wielding a bow, right? Because swords actually, like, they're pretty light. Like, aren't swords like just a couple of pounds, like 2 pounds or something? Well, long swords are most like I guess I'm gonna call it standard swords. But actually, when you want to pull a bow, like it just takes more strength because you are like pulling the string multiple times, right? Like you are, yeah, I think you're literally like flexing the muscles. I think that's the correct way to describe that. Okay, but alright, but I'm talking too much. Well, I like talking, but I want to do some other shit, so I just wanted to get a bunch of these items because I already have everything from here. Because as you can see, I have like 40k, 40,000 time warp badges. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? This is fun. I want to do this. What's the question gonna be? What was the name of the human who helped Thrall escape his imprisonment in Durnhold Keep? It was escape. I was looking for who was imprisoning him, which was actually Aedelas Blackmore. But the person that helped Thrall escape from Durnhold was a human female named Taritha Foxton. And yeah, obviously that's correct. I am a WoW nerd. You know what I played? Okay, I'm gonna log off and talk while I'll do that. I'm gonna log off to my remix character so I can do the Hunter Order Hall quest, class hall quest. Okay. What was I talking about? Yeah. I was playing this really old game. It's called Warcraft Adventure. It's like I'm not sure how to describe it. It's like, it really felt like one of those flash games, right? When you're just clicking, where there's like a 2D. It has a 2D drawn art style where you just, well, I think the name implies it. It's some sort of adventure, right? Like you have an objective to like escape a prison, and you have to look around the prison to like to bust yourself out, right? And then there's other rooms. You like travel the world, and that game was about Thrall escaping from Durnhold Keep. I think that game is really fucking cool. I played it. I want to play it on the stream sometimes. It had such a cool fucking art style. It had such a it was both like serious and it was also cool, and it was, dude, it was just so much fun to play. I want, you know what, I'm probably gonna make a, I'm gonna stream it, and I'm gonna make a video out of it then, because I really want to enjoy that game again, because I did, and it has that like Warcraft humor, and it has okay, I don't know what else to say, but one thing that I wanted to say is that in that game there's no Taritha Foxton, right? Like there's no mention, there's nothing, there's just fucking nothing, which I think is interesting. When we're on the topic of, you know, oh, and actually, wait, can you already go to Argus? Because I'm seeing I have the world quest thing for Argus. Alright, one thing that I'm really gonna do really quickly, I'm gonna pick up these assignments. So normal dungeon, I'm probably not gonna do them since, I mean, look, I have a lot of power. I'm like at rank 127. One thing that I have to correct myself on, is I said that there's no way that you can quickly pick all of these abilities, which was actually a what's the word? Not misinterpretation, misinformation. It was misinformation. So I apologize to Blizzard. You can actually switch it quickly, which is, you know, it's this. It says down there in the green text, control click to quick assign, right? So when I hit control and I click on it, okay, I guess I first have to like abandon all of this. Wait, like this, and then I just control and click. You can do this really easily, and what I was doing, I was just, oh my god, it's so embarrassing. I was clicking all of these like a dumbass, because I genuinely thought that there's like no way to do that quickly. So yeah, so that's the thing that I got wrong, and I wanted to just correct myself on that, because this is really convenient. This feels really nice. Alright, so I'll pick all of these assignments. I guess Raid Finder, I guess I can abandon this quest, because when you do one of these, then what you can do, you can abandon it. You can abandon this one that I don't want to do, and another quest should pop up, right? So and I'll also take this one, which I was holding on because I wanted to see if it says something interesting on the stream, so I'm just gonna read it real quick. Tibura, you have been an excellent assistant with our research. I think you deserve a promotion. From now on, you will be able to take on more research assignments simultaneously. Yeah, I think this is just almost exact copy of what I already of quest I already did. Whatever. Okay, let me just quickly ban this bot in my chat. Let me do that real quick. Oh my god. Ban and delete. Alright, that's fixed. Yeah, so I wanted to just show you that, and the next thing I'm gonna do is, since I'm only missing 20 of these fragmented mementos, I'm gonna do 4 world quests in Valshara, right? So I'm gonna do that real quick, so I get that easy. I am greedy, yes, I am greedy for those upgrades. I want to get ridiculously overpowered. Not sure if I can really like do that, because oh my god, I'm gonna work so fucking much this November and also fucking December, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a lot of time to well, I'm gonna have time to play games, but I'm gonna be fucking tired, so effectively I won't be able to play the game. So yeah. So let me just get in there and do 4 of these boring quests just so I get easy upgrade, and then I'll go and do the Hunter Order Hall quest line, because I already finished these quests that I was supposed to do in the previous stream, but I didn't because they required me to do, I don't remember, they required me to do some world quests, yeah, and I just didn't do that at that time. So but I finished it. Alright, and get this chest, which also gives me the mementos. Oh, and I didn't check the achievement that I got. What is this? Is this? Oh, it has given me a new title, which I'm actually not gonna use. Which title do I want to use? You know, I don't like these, how do you call them, grandiose titles, right? Like the Kingslayer and stuff like that. I think it's way cooler to have something like, you know, my favorite one is, which one is it? Yeah, this one. Chef. I love being called chef for some reason. Like, I don't know, like knowing that my character has the status of a chef, that like I can cook many recipes and like, you know, prepare delicious meals. I think that's bigger achievement than killing the Lich King. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how to cook. I was trying to cook these past few days. I thought I was doing pretty good because I was doing some roasted potatoes. I messed them up, man. Like, they weren't like uncooked or something, or overcooked, right? I didn't burn them. It's just, for some reason, I can't get them to be crispy and crunchy, right? Because the recipe that I was following just said that that you should do it on, that you should roast it in the oven on like 220 degrees Celsius, and I did that, and I also got a tip from my colleague that I should use this one specific setting, which allows you to use the fans that are inside the oven, and you use it because potatoes are mostly water, right? So when you're roasting, when you are doing when you are frying, when you are roasting anything, water is your enemy. You can't roast something effectively when there's water. So the reason you use the fan is to just try and get all that water out, right? And I tried that setting, and I just feel like it well, not that I feel like it, it literally wasn't enough. It literally wasn't enough. They seemed crispy because, you know, they had that like browned or whatever I call that the like not finish, the surface. Yeah, they had like a brown golden surface, so they looked really beautiful. They looked crispy as hell. But then I bit into them, and they, oh my god, they were not crispy. Those were some of the least non crispiest like tissue papered fucking potatoes that I've ever had, man. I messed them. I was pretty upset about that. Because the reason I wanted to cook is, you know, I'm spending way too much fucking money on what do you call it, takeouts, on like bought foods from restaurants and establishments. Yeah, I just I disappointed myself. But I did get another tip from another colleague, and that is just to, when you are doing kind of the last last minutes, or you know you tossed the potatoes already like 2 times, and now you're just kind of making sure that they're done. I got a tip that what you should do is you should max out the temperature in your oven for the last couple of minutes, so that they've, you know, they when they are cooked, you're just now making sure that they are crispy, right? It's all about the texture now. So I wanna do that. I'm gonna try that. I am really demotivated because I messed them up, man. It's really so just demoralizing for me when I mess up food. Cause then I feel like I had to force myself to eat it, right? And like it didn't matter what sauce I put on it, like it just didn't taste good, man. No, okay, I'm wrong actually. It did taste good, but like, you know, you're making roasted potatoes and you put it in your mouth, and you're expecting something crunchy, right? You're expecting something that just you put it in your mouth and it just does that. Or how do I actually do onomatopoeia for crunchy roasted potatoes? So it was just disappointing, man. I was upset about that. I'm gonna try again though, I'm just not sure when, because I'm really fucking demoralized. And it took so long to fucking prepare them. For me at least. Because like when I'm dealing with potatoes, I'm washing them all the fucking time, and then they are like, because I wash them when I go and okay, what's the word actually called? I can't remember. Peel. When you peel the potatoes, I wash my potatoes before I peel them, and then I wash them after I peel them, and then I wash them after I dice them. And it's just, you know, maybe I'm wasting water. Maybe it's a bad habit, but I don't know. I just want to do it, man. Because like I'm really scared of that starch. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I'm overwashing them, because actually another tip that my colleague has given me is that when you are going to roast the potatoes, you should boil them for a little bit, right? For like 15 minutes, something like that, right? Because that way, those I really don't know how to explain this, but it has something to do with the starch, right? Like, you know that when you boil potatoes, they have kind of little bit different texture than well, obviously than uncooked potatoes. But I just want to compare it, right? Like maybe that surface, because when you have raw potatoes, raw peeled potatoes, they are kind of smooth. They're kind of I don't know. They just don't have the texture that is. They don't have that rough texture of, well, not rough in not the feel way, because obviously like boiled potatoes, they're pretty soft, right? They're soft. That's not to say that they're like rough or tough or something, but they do have a different surface, right? It's more, oh my god, I actually don't know a word how to describe that. What's that? Well, I guess, you know what? I think rough, but not in the texture. In, oh my god, it is texture though. Oh my god, I'm stuck right now. I don't know how to describe it. Oh my god. Uh, yeah. I guess Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start talking about that because I don't know how to continue with that. I don't know how to describe it. I don't even know if I should try because I'm thinking right now. Let me think for a second. Okay, so texture can be both as something looks like and something feels like, or is texture how just something feels like, right? Because when you are describing texture, it's, for example, when you are describing texture of a file, right? And you describe the file as being rough, right? That's how you describe it. But that's feel. That's not really. You don't look. Do you look at a file and you think that it's rough? I'm really not sure. Because I would use personally texture as something that's more just that has like a physical feeling, right? Like touch, specifically touch. But then you have Minecraft texture packs, and those are purely visual, right? Like you can't feel a Minecraft texture pack. Oh my god. Yeah, I honestly I don't know how to can that off. You know what? I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna go and look it up on the internet. What happens when you boil potatoes before roasting them? Let me see. Okay, I do have the description on the internet, but I can't find the actual like physics of it, of like why it works, right? Well, I guess not physics, but because it creates additional texture. Yeah, and it seems to me that people online are also calling it texture. I am really not sure. Okay, that is interesting, but I really don't know how to continue with that line of thought. So let me just finish this world quest. Oh, and I see there's some people in chat. Hi. Oh, and I forgot to check one thing. Is there actually a new Twitch drop? Let me see. It's Twitch drops. Let me check. I have to find one for World of Warcraft. So let me Control F. World of Warcraft. Okay, there's one. Yeah, you can get the ugly sweatsuit thing. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna put that in my stream descriptions anyway. Okay. So that's drops. What is it actually called? Ensemble violet sweatsuit, and it looks like fucking pajamas. It looks so ugly, man. I'm even embarrassed to put it in my stream description. Yeah, I have to comment on that. Drops. Get your ugly sweatsuit. It's not sweatsuit, it's pajamas. Okay. Stream info changed. Alright, and take these banners. Alright, and that's finished, so let me just turn it in now. And as soon as that's finished, I'm gonna do Hunter Hall quests. Hunter Order... Is it Order Hall? Yeah, it is. Wait, it's not Order Hall, it's Quest Hall, right? No, it is Order. Okay. I'm still pretty sleepy, man. Like, I was supposed to... I went to sleep at like... What was it? 8 p.m. because I was supposed to wake up at 4 a.m. That's what I thought, right? But I was not supposed to, because apparently I thought I was supposed to do a morning shift because that's what I was doing yesterday. But then I checked my schedule again in the morning. Thankfully, I checked it because the only reason I checked it is to see how I'm working the next week, right? And I actually found out that I'm not working a morning shift today. I'm working a afternoon shift. So thankfully, I saved myself a trip to the city. That was one piece of luck that I had today, because for some reason I'm having really poor sleep these past few days. I went to sleep and I was waking up at like every 3 hours. It was so fucking annoying, man. And I was having nightmares too. It might have something to do with me. I think I'm not breathing properly in the when I'm sleeping, because my nose is what's the word? It's not clogged, right? Like there's not snot, but there's it's inflamed, right? Like I can't really breathe properly through my nose, and then I feel like I'm just unable to properly breathe, and then I feel like I have headaches. This is just my conspiracy, just my assumption. You know, I do have to go to the doctor. I do have to go and check. What's actually the name for the doctor that you go to check your nose and stuff like that? I don't know how it's called in English. Name of the doctor that checks your nose. Oh my god, that's a hard word for me to pronounce. Otolaryngologist. Yeah, that's who I need to see for my nose, I guess, and also the doctor that checks you for allergies, because I don't think I'm supposed to have any allergies. Well, okay, supposed to. That's nobody's supposed to have allergies, but I am not aware of having any allergies, because I was going to the doctor as a kid. Okay, I'm talking too much. Let's actually get into this quest line. You're an inspiration to us all, Tibera. Okay, I don't actually know which quest that was. It was probably the one for the world quest. Okay, and then there's the... What's his name? Not Romath, but the other one. Halduran, right? Halduran. Oh my god, I just flew off. Okay. And I got Nightmare Oak from Darkheart Thicket, which is actually from the World Tree that's over there. Have you recovered the oak yet? Yes, I did. A little bit of oak can go a long way when you're making ammo. Have you mined the ore yet? Sometimes found when mining laystone. This can be used in weapon crafting by skilled smiths.
Fight with courage.
Alright, and I have turned my sound in-game sound back on. This looks more than enough ore to craft weapons and ammo for our allies.
May victory be ours.
Azure weaponry. Take the materials to blacksmith Curiel in Dalran, and he'll use them to craft whatever weapons he can. As I mentioned before, he's skilled and efficient, so you shouldn't have to wait long. When his work is complete, speak to Chandris Fettermoon about getting the weapons enchanted.
The Legion will fall.
Alright, so let's go back to Dalran. There's a portal right here in my quest order hall. Quest order hall, class order hall. I still don't know how to properly call that class hall, because I want to say it's a class hall, right? Because it's important because each class has their own hall. Hall and order. Alright, where is the smith? Yeah, he's in the profession area. So let's go over there. Oh, and he's here actually. Oh, and he has a... Is that a window?
Alderaan told me to expect you. You must have gone through some trouble to get your hands on this oak and ore. These are tricky materials to work with, but I think you'll be impressed with the final product.
Alright.
The weapons I'm crafting should be sharp enough to pierce through any armor, and sturdy enough for repeated use. I have to say, I think this might be my finest work yet. Don't let that weaponry fall into the wrong hands.
That's it. Yeah, anyway, like, I thought this is a stained glass. Like, what else fucking is it? It's obviously not a window because, well, there's not one on the other side, right? Okay, so let's just go back. And it's right here. Alright, yeah, now I go to Chandris, which is actually it's not Sylvanas. Is that why do I keep mistaking Tyrande for Sylvanas, man? I guess because I thought of her as a hunter, and like Sylvanas is the first hunter that comes to my mind for obvious reasons, right?
I am listening.
Okay. She's Tyrande's apprentice or something like that, or niece or something. I don't fucking know. We will need special weapons if we wish to take down Hakkar and his hounds. Crate of Azure weaponry, filled with a collection of arrowheads, ammo, and spear tips crafted by blacksmith Curiel.
On your mark.
Alderaan's blacksmith does fine work, but these weapons still need to be enchanted before they will work against Hakkar's hounds.
Goddess, watch over you.
Liana Stardust still lingers in a vale that has been overrun by demons. Despite its current start of upheaval, she refuses to abandon her home. The strength and stubbornness she exhibits in the face of an enemy are also traits that shine through in her enchantments. We want our weapons to be as strong and stubborn as she is. Meet her in Moonclaw Vale and see if she can work her magic with the weapons that Curiel has crafted us.
Consider it done.
Alright, and she's exactly where? I was not reading. Moonclaw Vale. Alright, so let's get over there. Where's the road to Volshra? Is it here? Oh, no, this leads to High Mountain, no? Oh, no, there's a... Yeah, we're in Warcraft. See, this road is way prettier, and like, I can fucking imagine that like, walking on that on foot is way better experience than flying. Like, when I'm flying, like, especially now that we're flying so fast, like, you can't really enjoy the environment. But honestly, I don't have that much time to play because I do still have to go to work today in like 5 hours, but I still have to go. Well, no, it's actually something around 4 hours. Okay. Is she down here? Yes, she is. Get out of here, imp. Alright.
Hello.
Meeting in Moonclaw Vale. The sentinels told me you would be coming. I apologize for the state of my home. I've been having some trouble with unwanted guests recently.
May the stars guide you.
Delicate enchantments. As I'm sure you've noticed, demons have taken over the Vale. Their arrival has forced many of my fellow druids to flee their homes, but I refuse to go down without a fight. Despite all this, I'm happy to provide enchantments for your weapons, but you should know that it is a delicate process that takes time and concentration. Something I have a little of lately. If you're willing to shelter me from attackers, I will certainly do my best to enchant your weapons.
Demons will be drawn to the power I'll call upon to enchant your weapons. The materials used are extremely volatile. An interruption of any kind could prove disastrous. I'll keep doing what I do best. As long as you keep those demons away from me, my work is almost complete. I just need a few more moments without interruption. The weapons are finished. I've given them the finest enchantment I can offer.
Cool. Oh, and I actually forgot to increase my artifact ranks.
Ishnu Allah.
Fixed. I'd get a lot more work done if I could convince you to stay, but I know you have pressing matters elsewhere.
Farewell.
I mean, not really. Same day delivery. I've enchanted these weapons to counter the natural resistances that fellhounds have to magic. In addition to that, the metal should splinter their scales on impact, allowing your allies to do increased damage to the demons. While I don't expect the enchantment to decay over time, you should do your best to deliver these weapons to those who will use them immediately. The longer they remain here, the more demons their power will attract. Okay, and let's go back to Enamel. Why did they name her after? Okay, now I actually don't know. What is enamel? It's not the dirt that's on your teeth, right? That's the plaque. Enamel is what your what your teeth are made of, if I recall correctly. Like, I'm not a native English speaker, so that's a little bit confusing for me. Yeah, I think, you know what? I'm pretty sure that enamel is what your teeth are made of.
Well met.
Alright, these weapons will work well against Hakar and his minions. I'll ensure that they are distributed to our allies.
May your weapons.
Oh, and there she. Why is there still fucking copies of her? How many is it? Is it just 2? Yeah, I think that's just 2. In defense of Dalaran, we have everything we need to set the trap for Hakar. Archmage Khadgar will summon a portal to the Violet Hold once inside. he will begin to channel his essence into the arcane vessel at your command. Our allies will be armed with the weapons you brought them, ready to fight when Hakar takes the bait.
Take care.
Alright, so let's do that. And it says here there's another quest from Haldoran. What quest does he have for me? Let me check a little. Oh my god, what was that lag? Let me check real quick. Oh my god, I'm so bad at flying. No! Oh my god, that was so bad. Are you serious? I have to toggle walk because otherwise I'm just gonna speed off of this
I
thing.
will do my duty for
Champion
Azeroth.
Haldoran Brightwing. You face Hakar with more strength and courage than I have seen in quite some time. As Amaral said, our battle with the Legion has only just begun. You can count on the Fast Riders to be there when you need us. Okay,
If we
that's...
must fight, I hope that it can continue to be at your side.
That's cool, I guess. I can really use him since you can't really access Order Hall. Command table or whatever it's fucking called. Okay, speak to Khadgar. When you are ready, I will create a portal that leads directly into Violet Hold. Create the portal. I order you, Khadgar. Okay. You're not gonna help me? You're just gonna watch me? Okay. Oh, and look, now she's... Now there's only one. Cool.
My rangers are armed and ready to fight by your side.
My archers have their bows loaded, ready to shoot any demons that dare enter these walls.
The sentinels.
What
stand
about you?
ready.
You don't? You're not gonna say anything? You're not gonna help us?
Victory lies ahead.
Okay, this is really cool. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because it's like, look, it's a high, well, little on that later, but you have a blood elf, night elf, and high elf. But you know what I think is interesting? It's why. So first of all, blood elves are high elves, right? The reason blood elves call themselves blood elves is to kind of have an everlasting reminder that Arthas has pretty much genocided like 90% of the high elf population, right? So to honor that, the deaths of all the high elves, the surviving high elves have started calling themselves blood elves. Here's the thing that I don't really understand. Why do Alliance high elves not call themselves blood elves? Is it purely just because of that association with Gelthas and then with Horde? Because that makes no sense to me, because what it sounds like then is like they pretty much just don't give a fuck, like, you know, like they're not talking about it at all, like it just doesn't matter to them. It's so weird. Shouldn't there be like a World of Warcraft, well, not, do you call it holiday? I guess like a holiday to just remember that, because isn't it crazy how pretty much Arthas has just committed a fucking holocaust on the Blood Elves, and like we're not even like talking about, like, it really doesn't feel immersive right now that I'm thinking about it. Because like imagine how central would that be to Blood Elven culture and like lifestyle and everything. Because when you think about it, death for elves should also have a, what do you call it, more, oh my god, what's that word? Oh my god, emphasis, or more meaning to elves, because elves unless they get killed, they don't really die, right? Like some of these elves, like they were thousands of years old. Like imagine how much the grief of death hits you when you are thousands years old, right? And so now pretty much when there was a genocide committed on them, like what? Most of the people you knew were probably killed, right? Like most of the non-combatants were just slaughtered by Arthas, right? And like imagine losing someone that you have known for thousands of years. Wouldn't that be like 1,000 times more crazy? Like I don't know. It's just really strange to me that there's not like a thing to remind you of that other than blood elves just calling themselves blood elves. So let me continue this quest.
I will begin to channel my essence into the arcane vessel. Once the process is complete, a car should be drawn to the vessel's magic. While my essence is contained within the vessel, I will be in a weakened state, unable to assist.
Send up a flare. Where? Oh, is here? I should put the flare here.
Sentinels, ready your blade. Your targets.
So we meet again. Your presence was not accounted for, but I believe my hounds will enjoy making a meal nonetheless. When they hounds! You will pay with your life for what you've done! Once sated, my hounds will charge the city, slaughtering everyone in their path.
Poor guy, we're just killing his dogs for no reason.
To the Burning Legion!
That's just mean. Alright, Dino.
The last of these hounds! Maladash.
Okay, I really need to know what setting is causing that when you are not looking at NPC, it pretty much just almost mutes them. What is that setting? This is so frustrating. Ambient sounds? Enable reverb. Distance filtering. Yeah, this is voice chat. This is not it. Oh my god. Is that intended feature or I'm really not sure. Is it because I'm wearing headphones? Oh my god, let me look it up because this is really annoying. Wow, why are NPCs quieter, how do you spell it? Quieter when you don't look at them. Maybe is my audio bad because I don't have it set on headphones?
Maladash Malanore. I will do my duty for Azeroth. for Silvermoon.
Oh my god, I really hope that's not a headphone setting. This is making my head hurt. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, what is that? Oh. Is it reverb? It's not reverb, right?
We stand together. My bow is at the ready. Great. Baladash, Malinor.
What is that setting? Yeah, I really don't know what this is. Changes the number of active software audio channels. I don't understand. What is this? What are audio channels? What are audio channels? Oh my god, I don't want to deal with this. Okay, I guess I'll continue and I'll look it up after stream. I'll have to write it down. Sound problems. I have no idea what's causing that. Let's
You
continue.
have done what the Kiran Tor could not do for ourselves. The Hound Master's death will deliver a crushing blow to the Burning Legion's forces. Let us leave this place and celebrate our victory among friends.
Yay. Did we really kill him though? Okay, that's not High Mountain, that's Thunder Bluff. What the hell? What are you trying to do to me, Khadgar? Alright, what do I get?
Welcomes you.
You have no idea how relieved I am to see you. So I got a new title. I get this. I got this, whatever this is. This was probably artifact thingy. And order resources, okay.
With Hakar dead, the citizens of Dalaran will be safe. Most will never know the threat they faced, thanks to your heroic actions. You struck the Fell Lord down before he had a chance to terrorize the city. You upheld the oath we all took to watch and protect. It would be naive to assume this is the last threat Azeroth will face. The Burning Legion is at our doorstep, demanding to be reckoned with. In times like these, our oath is more important than ever. We do not fight for glory, for fame, or riches. We exist to protect those who need it most, often without reward or recognition. Well met.
Alright, cool. I like that
We
quest line.
are the watchers in the
Oh,
wild.
wait.
We are the eagle on the wind. Ishnu, we walk the lonely road. For ours is
Oh
the
my
unseen
God.
path.
She was sliding like Ronaldo on those fucking knees. So there were two of them. That's why, that's why the chat bubble was coming from a different place. I didn't even know the stats. So all this time she was here. Okay, this place is buggy as hell. Alright, so I'm legally allowed to call myself the Huntmaster now. Okay, what do you have? What do you have to say? I'm pleased to say that the improvements to the Altar of Eternal Hunt are complete. When you are ready, we shall use it to unlock the full potential of your weapon.
Take care. Although you have walked the lonely road for but a short while, your bond with the ancient weapon you wield grows ever stronger. Through the victories you've achieved and the resources you've gathered, we now have the means to unlock the artifact's full potential. Step before the altar of the Eternal Hunt. Let it infuse your weapon with power and make it mightier than ever before.
Okay, here. Raise your weapon. Yeah, that's not Tazdora. Okay, that is Tazdora. Oh shit, that looks good.
All hail the Huntmaster. May your aim never falter and your weapon strike true.
Yay!
Ishnu Allah.
May the new power of your weapon serve you well.
Someday, Thor.
Okay, do you say anything else? Because I feel like you're saying something and then you don't say anything for like 20 seconds and then you say something again. Okay, you just disappear. Classic. Alright, I can't... How do I check my...
How may I aid you?
Where did this altar come from? The altar acts as a focus for ancient powers, the wild gods, the keepers, even elven wells of magic. Certain ancient relics can be infused by such powers to become even more potent. The weapon you carry is such a relic. Think of this altar as a conduit to those primordial forces. Make use of it whenever you are able, for you'll need every advantage to lead us against the Legion.
Ancestors watch over you.
Oh, I didn't even know this. This is so cool. So you get to see the different armors when you collect them. The different hunter sets. Well, it's not really so pretty when you're a hunter, because yeah, these are like, look at, like, what is this, bro? What is this Iron Maiden outfit? Yeah, that's cool though. That is cool. It's just, look, why are these moving? Because you can see that it's the way they made this is they pretty much just put some NPC in there, hit its model, and just made the, you know, and just made the shoulders appear.
State your business.
Alright, where do I get to see all of my artifacts though? Do I just have to check through Legion artifact? Because checking them through the thing that was, I think, supposed to be here is way cooler. I don't even know which ones are new. So is it this one? Is it that one? Or this one? I really don't know. Okay, where's the one for Thastora? What? Where is it? Didn't I just get this? What did I get then? Let me check in my oh, and I also got these achievements. So complete your class order campaign, Pathfinder, Increased mount speed and broken nails. Increased by how much? Yeah, that's not an increase. That's just my base mount speed. They should have made it even faster. Like, come on, like put some incentive for people to use ground mounts. This is ridiculous. What else? Complete your order campaign and unlock new appearance for your artifact. Alright, let me check transmog and see Legion artifacts. So I guess it was this one and I just didn't notice. Okay. That's unfortunate. I thought I was getting that one, which is way cooler. Alright, and it says there's a quest here. There's not a quest. I can't see anything here. Is it on the top here somewhere, or maybe it's supposed to appear after I do this one? Yeah, so you know what, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna go and find Rexxar. So let me just fly there. You know what? I'm actually gonna go along this path. Yeah, also, like, wouldn't it be so much fucking cooler if you had to come to High Mountain and like go up this mountain on foot? Because like, look at the nature here. Like, it's so beautiful, and you just don't really get to see it because you just fly over it. I really like ground mounts and like traveling on foot. I think it's way more, how to call it, immersive. It's like, imagine you're going to a trip to like some park, right? And like the way you go to view the park is you go and buy a helicopter. Well, you rent a helicopter driver, or how do you call it? Because why would you rent helicopter when you don't know how to fly, right? Alright, did you say anything? No reaction?
The hunt.
Oh, and look, there's Misha. I still think it's so funny that like that it's a she, right? Is Rexxar's bear a she? Is it a girl bear? Because Misha, if I understand, is female name, but I also heard Russians call boys Misha, which is strange to me because I thought it's a name for girls. Okay, whatever. Let me do this quest. Living in the wild, you never know what will happen next, but a good hunter can survive on a skill and instinct. Oh my god, look at Rexxar. He's so fucking chunky and ripped. He looks so good. He looks fucking amazing. I still don't know what code is that. Is that like is that a wolf, or is that some sort of panther, the thing on his head? I never even like checked out his model. He looks so good. Look at that. Oh my god, he wears jaws on his belt. Look, this motherfucker works out. Like, look at those thighs. Absolutely fucking amazing model. Oh, and there's another skull on his hand. Some tusks from whatever. Such a cool design. Can you see his ears? And he's also such a cool fucking character. Peak masculinity.
So be it.
You're from the lodge on the hill, am I right? I've heard of your order, a respectable group, no doubt, but a bit dull for my taste.
On the prowl.
Survival skills.
For the horde.
The life of a hunter should never be dull. Living in the wild, you never know what will happen next, but you survive on a skill and instinct. Show me you have the basic survival skills to live off of the land.
Let the hunt begin.
I love Rexxar. Can't get enough of Rexxar. Alright, we got the raw meat. And where's the wood? What am I doing? Obviously it should be somewhere around trees, right? I was checking off of cliff. Oh, I'm supposed to click on these trees. Light the campfire. Let's do that. Dying tree. Why does this game require me to get a dying tree but not kill a dying pig? Like, why do I, like, listen, I have food in my bag. I don't need to, there's no reason for me to kill a pig for no reason. Alright, and let's cook the meat. Man, this should have been profession, like something like this. Like, you would have to, you know, the profession that was supposed to be in classic, like survival or something. That would have been really cool. Like, if the game was actually dark at night and you would have to, like, craft torches and stuff.
I hear the call of the wild.
Let me yawn. You built your campfire with these and put a perfect sear on that steak. I'm impressed and hungry. Well, they don't call me Chef Tibura for no reason, man.
Let the hunt begin.
Survive the night. Now it's time to put your skills to the test. Your order seems to be a lot of watching and waiting without a lot of action. Prove me wrong. Show me that I might have something in common with the unseen path. If you survive a night in the wild, then I will consider joining your order.
Good hunting.
Alright.
Need something tracked.
You need to eat to survive in the wild. Boar meat makes a hearty meal when cooked over an open flame. It should not be eaten raw, however. There are many berries that grow in this region. Some are edible, while others cause minor sickness when ingested. You can often determine which are safe to eat by their smell. A sweet aroma indicates the berry is unsafe to eat. Firewood can be obtained from dying trees. They are easily identified by their dry purple leaves. Are you ready to begin?
For the horde.
Oh yeah, this is cool. Now we get to have a taste of the profession. I just wish it was darker. Okay, how much meat do I actually need? Oh, I have to survive for 3 minutes. That's cool. Obviously, it's not really a challenge, but this is a cool quest. I like this. Alright, and let me get some trees. Definitely a cool quest. I wish we had something like this in game. Like, maybe you could have a week where where the night and day is switched, so that people who are playing during the day can enjoy the night, and people who are playing during the day can enjoy the morning. And the night would be like really dark like this. Well, not like this, more darker, right? Like a proper night. Okay, now I'm supposed to do what? Yeah, now I'm cooking.
You're lucky I found you when I did.
No, I
You
thought...
almost died out there.
No, I only wanted
Need
to
something
cook,
trapped.
to cook it. I didn't want to eat it. The fuck?
Good hunt.
Okay, why? No, come on, that's not fair. Why did I have to embarrass myself in front of Rexxar?
My fang and claw.
Not in front of Rexxar. Couldn't they have put someone more boring?
Quarry near.
So like, I don't know, who's like a boring hunter? Who's a hunter that I don't like? Hammett Nessingwary. I don't like Hammett Nessingwary. He just seems like an asshole to me. This pompous fucking dwarf who just hunts for the game, has no respect for the wildlife. I wouldn't mind if he had to save me. How do you cook the meat then if you're not supposed to click on it? Oh, and also Rexxar was talking about some of these some berries, which am I supposed to also get? Alright, let's quickly go back to the camp and start a campfire before... No, you can't even fly on your mount. Oh my god, that is so fucking annoying.
Need something
I can't... Okay, I guess I can't even use a mount at all. Okay, that's on me though. That's on me for being a dumbass and using and trying to cheat. Yeah, I wanted to say, I wonder if the berry thing was correct. If you can really tell if berry is good or bad based on the smell or aroma. Which I'm just wondering if they pretty much put out a misinformation and it's not like that. Could they be like sued? Like you tell someone, oh yeah, you can tell if a berry is good, and then something they can't, and they end up fucking getting minor sickness in the wild. And you know, if you're like stuck in the forest, if you're lost, and then you just eat some fucking berries that just poison you and you become sick and you just die of minor sickness because you can't get back to civilization, you can't get clean water to like heal yourself. Alright, how do I cook? Come on, how do I... Oh, I clicked the campfire, that is silly. Okay, and eat the steak. I would want to do something like this in the forest. I would like to like make a camp and like just survive of a night in the forest. Not killing animals though. I wouldn't want to kill anything. I would bring my food. I guess it would feel really cool to like do that, but yeah, not really. I don't really feel like killing animals for no reason. I just bring some fucking dehydrated or yeah, dehydrated beans and rice or something, man. Oh, and I don't even have to cook more food. Alright, so I guess I survived. Yep.
By fang and claw.
Well, you've got my attention, Tibera. Not many hunters have what it takes to survive a night in these unforgiving mountains.
So be it.
Champion Rexxar.
Good hunting.
An old threat has resurfaced, stronger than ever. Azeroth needs hunters like you who are willing to survive at all costs. As the leader of Unseen Path, many will look to you for guidance. Show them that they can survive. I'll stand beside you, and together we will send a message that we can endure even in the face of an enemy as great as the Burning Legion.
You have a natural instinct for survival. One that will only be strengthened in troubled times like these.
Do you say anything
I
else?
hear the call of the wild.
Yeah. Alright, let me check now if I have a different quest in the class order hall. Oh, and I'm going the completely wrong way. No? Nothing? Why? Is there no other quest? Let me check. Oh, and I should be able to buy a new piece of gear from this vendor. No, I guess I can only do that once Remix is finished, because they won't allow you to buy any other gear for some reason. I don't understand why. Like, it's pretty much no stats. You just buy it for transmog. I don't understand why you can't buy it. Alright, I'll scrap everything, and let me check with my add-on if I can see any new quests or something. I guess I have to finish the Legion Fall questline or whatever. Yeah, what is this? Does it say I have quest here? No, because this is for the Insurrection questline. Okay, let me do there should be a miscellaneous quest right here, something with Murlocs, which I forgot to do, so I'm gonna do that real quick, and I guess then I'll have to go and continue the quest line for Return to Karazhan, and then I'll go and do Suramar, and then I'll go do, well, it's irrelevant what I'll do next, because it's not gonna be in this stream. So yeah, that's my current plan. Or maybe there's gonna be a quest in Dalaran. We'll see. We'll see.
The Felderoi were elves.
Don't care.
Now.
Don't care. Alright, oh, I see the quest. It's a little south of here. right here. Do the thing. Murglergurg, Murglergurg. Finn gesticulates wildly. Murglergurg, Gurg, Murgler, Murgirg. Oh my god. Rugurler, Gmurg, Murgurler, Girl. Murgurming, Murgurm. Finn looks at you expectantly. Objectives? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. The clams? Alright, let me sneeze. Sorry about that. Oh. Finn waves a hand in front of its nose and groans loudly. Driftwood. Finn stares at you in disbelief. So, what else am I supposed to click? These pearls? Okay, that finished it. Finn grabs your shoulder and hops happily. Girler Merg. Okay, does it have any description? So shiny, so precious. Oh my god. Murgles of endearment. Murgler. Finn shows you a flaw on the side of the pearl. Oh my god, I'm not reading this. I don't know how to. Finn makes pinching motion with his hand. Yeah. Objectives 4 question marks. Okay, collect something out of 4. Kill 4 of these creatures. Get something out of these 4 creatures. Yeah. Get the claws out of them. Alright, let me pull everything so I finish this off quickly. Alright. Oh, and I still need one. Nope, then this one didn't drop it. Alright, let's pull all of these 5. Yeah, the more the better. Everything, pull everything. Alright, and now show the items to Finn. Let me see. Looks at you expectantly. Show Finn the crab shell. Finn's jaw drops as it stares at you bewildered. Show Finn the crab claw. Finn's eyes roll back in his head as it sighs heavily. Show Finn the crab oil. Finn hops around in frustration. Show Finn the fine sand. Finn expectantly grabs the sand and begins scrubbing the flaw on the pearl. Okay, he says something again in Murlockese. And what is this? What is this? Mr. Mr. and Mrs. Murgler. Finn presents the pearl to Mr. Murgler. Did he just beat him? Oh my god. Mr. Murgler knocks the pearl down, cracking it. I really don't understand what they were supposed to. Murgler, okay, is that him? No, that's Finn. So that's his sister or something. All right, this is pretty cool. Let me take a screenshot of this. So there's Mama and there's Daddy Murloc. And you can tell because Daddy has a mustache and Mommy has a bow tie. Hopefully it's not the other way around. Alright, he says something. Finn makes a stabbing motion. Stab. What should I stab? What? What do you want me to do? Conspicuous sand pile? There's not a sand pile. Is there a sand pile? Oh yeah, there is. Runs over and begins digging in the dirt. Throws their arms in the air, seemingly frustrated. How did I even make this fucking race? Like, it doesn't sound like anything. Okay, he's saying something? No? Oh, it despawned because he wasn't here. That's really cool. Thank you, Blizzard. Oh, amazing. Oh, okay, we seem to have gotten something. Finn triumphantly pulls out a handful of long fangs from the pile of sand. Alright. Let's turn it in here. Oh, they were abducted. Murgler. I have no idea what he wants to say. Probably that, where's my dad? Okay, I am not reading this. Points at the trail of spiderwebs leading out of the ruin. Spiderwebs? There's no spiderwebs. Oh, there's a spiderweb. There's a spiderweb. Where's another one? I don't see any more. I know the quest tells me to go up here, but like I wanna pretend I'm playing Morrowind and that I'm actually following trail of something to get somewhere. Not just blindly following quest objectives on the map. Alright, who this? Alright, reapply my buffs while I'm walking. I did not mean to pull that one. Classic hunter strategy. Oh, and there's what? What completed the quest? I don't see the Murloc dad. What the hell? That was weird. Alright, let me see. Alright, he says something and I get 100 ancient mana and this toy. Was that his girlfriend? Was that a engagement pearl or something? Gestures at you, shakes their head and looks at Pearl Hunter Finn. Ooh, that was a tough read. Alright, so I guess that's done. Now I'm gonna check in the Dalaran and yeah, then I'll go and check. Well, not check, I'll go. Oh, there's one more thing that I want to show. So let me first check in here. There's only the quest that takes me to the Legion Fall campaign, but I'm not doing that so far. What is this?
Well met.
Assault on the Violet Hold Purple Pane. Again, it happened again. Sure, it's the Legion that staged the prison breakout this time, but I told them it was a bad idea to keep some of the most dangerous beings on Azeroth in prison inside our city. We can talk about relocating later. I suppose right now we've got some pacification to tend to. Can you help?
Light bless you.
Sure, let me hide that. I'm not gonna do that right now. Oh, look, she's is that a face palm or is that just her covering her face because she's upset?
You need something?
I don't know. What would be a good place to have a prison in WoW? Let me think. Molten Core? Maybe? Or not? Stoneteller Mountain Caverns? I'm really not sure.